welcome to the Sales to CEO podcast. This is your host, Louie Herron. It is my personal mission to coach, motivate, and inspire you to go from salesperson to dealer principal or any position you desire. Stop making excuses and let's start making adjustments to the future you want and deserve. Today, we're talking about 5 steps on how to make $200,000 selling cars. What's up, guys? It's your host, Louie Herron. Man, I'm so excited to be here with you today. I hope you're excited to learn more about selling some cars and specifically trying to find a way to make $200,000. Think about that for a moment. Would that not be life-changing? Now, listen, I say $200,000. It could be $300,000. It could be $150,000. It could be $400,000. There are a lot of car people in the country making $200,000 plus per year. They're very specific on how they get it done, and we're going to be specific today. Now, let's talk about the math real quick of $200,000. $200,000, break that down, it's going to be roughly $16,000 a month. So if you're averaging somewhere around $550 per commission, $500 a commission, you're going to have to sell about 30 cars. It's a car a day. So what I always say, and I mean it from the core, from the bottom of my heart, there's got to be a deal a day out there somewhere. You can't convince me. You can't tell me that there is not one car deal a day we could put together. Now, we all know it's not going to come from just the walk-ups, right? It's not going to. We can't rely on the ups. We're going to get into what we need to do to make this happen. Now, I also say, listen, guys, when you're listening, if you enjoy the content, do me a favor. Let's share this with some automotive folks that are out there. Let's subscribe and get this content. Put the little bell on so you know when I drop a new podcast, so you know what's out there, guys. I'm bringing you stuff that's real world applicable stuff that's going to help you excel and accelerate your career to go from sales to sales manager, sales to general sales manager, GM to partner, whatever level you're trying to get to, that's where I want to help you go. It's my personal mission, guys, to help every automotive sales professional, every automotive individual that wants to go to the next level. That's what I want to try to do to the best of my ability. Now, remember, most of you guys do know who I am. If you don't, I apologize. 25 years in the automotive business, worked my way up from a 20-year-old salesperson all the way up to dealer principal, owned a couple of Toyota dealerships, owned a Chrysler dealership, owned an independent used car lot, all of that for about 13 years. So I've got some acumen. I've operated and ran dealerships 18 out of the 25 years I've been in the business, guys. So I believe I've got some concepts, some ideas that's going to help you go to the next level. We're talking about selling a car a day. We're talking about selling 30 cars in a month, making $200,000 selling cars. What's the first thing we want to do? We've got 5 steps. 5 steps. They're not in any particular order, but I'm going to go through all 5, and I want you to get a good understanding of how to get it done. Now, again, in my course, Sales to Sales Manager, Sales to CEO, I break this stuff down a lot deeper, so just bear with me because I'm only going to be able to touch in our 15, 20-minute podcast of the surface level of all of these, but I will give you some detail to help you grow. Let's hit the first one. Social media branding marketing. Guys, I can't convince you enough. You're going to have to get good at this. Number one, you're going to have